Hi everybody, Meg Young here. I am looking forward to talking to you guys again today. There's so much going on right now, and it is very, very difficult for us to stay focused on ourselves, stay focused on the staying calm, using the calm body, all the techniques we've been using. We get to a point when we're stressed out on a consistent basis. We get to a point where our amygdala basically says, you know what, the world's a dangerous place, so we're just going to stay active, and it just continuously sends out the stress response on a lower level. You see this a lot with children that are abused, where they're just always on guard a little bit. They're very activated. They're very behavioral. But this happens from the stress response activating over and over and over and over, and constantly not knowing if you're going to survive the moment. So if you're constantly not sure you're going to survive the moment, the amygdala, which is our alarm system of our brain, the alarm system of our brain is very similar to a smoke detector. The smoke detector doesn't know if you're actually burning the house down or if you're just burning the bread. So it goes off no matter what. Our amygdala is the same. It doesn't know if you're actually in danger or not. So it just keeps going off. And at a certain point in time, it says, the world's dangerous. We just need to keep you alert all the time for this. So today I wanted to talk to you just kind of refocusing. We've done a lot of thought challenging. We've done a lot of self-regulation. We've done a lot of thinking about what you want to think about, not what you don't want to think about. And I think that it's just really important during this chaotic time that we focus on rebalancing, refocusing ourselves. Time to recoup, reset. Not always an easy thing to do, especially when the fight-flight response is constantly activated. So throughout all of this, I want you to think about what your day is like. Think about how stressed out you are at the beginning of the day, middle of the day, end of the day, and just ask yourself, how do I press the restart button throughout the day? How do I recoup throughout the day? What are the things that you normally do that you might be able to do, even if it's an alternative way of doing it? Instead of going to the gym, a lot of gyms are offering like YouTube videos, of gym workouts. So you might be able to do something like that. Even before all of this, there are a ton of YouTube videos about gym activities or workouts or yoga videos. So even before the COVID-19, there are a lot of resources online that can help alternatively if you can't get to the gym anymore. But thinking about this time to recoup, the stress response is being constantly active. We need to find that downtime. We need to find that time of hit the reset button just for right now. So I'm curious to know, when you look at your schedule, what are the things that you've forgotten about? What are the things that you've put on hold? And I want to say it's very, very common that we put things on hold for a variety of reasons. But basically what it comes down to is you don't need to go to the gym. You don't need to exercise. You don't need to eat healthy if you're about to die. So if you're so because the stress response is active, all of your logical thought processes are shut down. So giving yourself time to reset and recoup is going to be really helpful in keeping the logic brain on, the left side of the brain on, which will then make you feel more calm in the long run. Keep the amygdala from sending out more adrenaline into the body. So when you're thinking about your schedule and you're saying, I just don't want to, it's very, very normal. It's very normal, because you don't need to do that if you're going to die. So we need to work through that. We need to say, okay, what do I need to do instead? How do I get past that? What are the things that I need to do this anyway? Where do I find those resources so that I can reset? There are so many resources out there. Everybody resets in a different way. Some people reset with more quiet activities. Some people reset with more active activities. So we're each going to find different things. You do the Google searches. There's a ton of stuff out there on tips and tools for resetting or things that you enjoy doing. You want to bake? There's a lot of stuff out there on baking. You want to work out? There's a lot of things out there on working out. You want to be more specific with your workout? I know you can find high intensity interval training online. I know you can find yoga online. I know you can find a whole bunch of other stuff online. And many places are actually doing this for free as well to help you guys get through this time. So and then also people are doing book clubs online. People are doing chat groups online. So there's so many different ways that you can do some Google searches to say, here's how I reset. What are some things that'll help me? Write that down. When you're stressed out or you don't feel like doing something, having it written down is super, super, super helpful. All right, so I want you to think about how you can use this time to reset. It's really scary, especially if you're not working right now, when you're not making income, because the brain is saying, oh my God, worst case scenario, I should not be going and I should not be doing exercise. I should be thinking about ways that I can find a job. Reality is you can only look for a job so many hours a day, so I want in so many days. So once you get a week's worth of 24 hours a day of looking for jobs, now what? Now it's kind of you have to take a break for a variety of reasons. One, because you have no more jobs to look for at that very moment. And two, you have to wait to see if anyone gets back to you. So bring it back to where your control is on it, because your brain is going to try and set you up for survival. You're not about to die. If you're listening to this with me, the likelihood is you're not about to die. You might know somebody who is, but you personally, right here, right now, are not about to die. Even if you're not feeling good, even if you're feeling sick, it takes time for the COVID-19 to get you to the point where you're critically ill. So, how are you going to refocus today? What is going to set you on the path to reset, refocus today? And I talked a lot about, what do you like to do? Tomorrow, I'm going to focus a little bit more on keeping a schedule, the importance of keeping your schedule. All right. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Stay safe.